this is one of the 2 games that we lost in Top Cut. We also just generally have not like played and practiced and planned Umami enough. It's another one of those maps where there's like 2 sides and we can never decide. We can never decide who goes on which side. And it also has a lot of corners, I think. And I think some of the flanks there's limited flanks on this map. Pretty decent splatling map though. So I already watched it from every POV. That's uploaded, and I'll put that link in the description as well. Yeah, I think for this one we had like one good push at the beginning, and then we just never got any momentum. Like we had a few retakes that could have maybe happened, but people died early. I think especially having Carbon die early when we're retaking, like we lose so much momentum with that. And then also you'll notice a lot that we get split up or we're on the wrong sides, and because of that we just don't have like the synergy when we're fighting. So we're taking like more solo fights and stuff. So when we're pushing from this direction, I think the corners that we need to pay attention to are like here. A lot of times, like, so I know sometimes we'll chase the enemy back there, and like it's like, oh, who goes and gets it? Getting around this corner is also really hard. I think we were a little hesitant to like once we get past mid to like know exactly where we set up. Like I'd like to see us use this box a little bit more as well. I think we very rarely play on left as well, and like very rarely use this. I did see heavy on the side a lot, and it seemed like you were doing some real nice things over here. And then yeah, their blaster and their special coordination I think did a pretty good job of like just keeping us in base. Yeah, I think the opening goes well, and then we just kind of it gets a little jumbled. I think something that we're also trying to do different with this map too as well, which we don't do a lot because it like very rarely does the opportunity come up for like splash and ink brush to 2v1, because usually we're just in totally different places of the map. But I guess like especially during opening, a lot of the fighting is like just very close together. But I think like the 10% of the time when like me and Inkbrush do fight together, I think it'd be good for us to get good at that. Because I think a couple of times like it would have made a difference. And I think what happens in the beginning, it starts out good, and then like I also overextended it a little bit, but instead of like doing a full runaway, I'd like to see do a partial runaway, especially using the pillow here. Like doing a partial runaway using the pillow and then coming back and like shooting them with me with some cover from a different angle. But yeah, so it's funny. I think we were supposed to go 2 right, 2 left, I want to say. Oh, no, wait, no. Darkness said he was going to go mid. But yeah, I think it ends up being just softer watching left. And then I think we end up 3 right at one point. Yeah, so this is good. And then the umbrella is there. And yeah, I die here, which I think the brush backed up a little bit too much there. But whatever, the job gets done. I think now that we have both sides, we have everyone cleared, we really need to get set up. I think maybe we don't quite know like what getting set up is on this map. We still have the heavy here, but I think softer has it under control. And like, yeah, if we're pushing from both angles, then the heavy needs to back up anyways. And then I took a little bit too long to move up as well. This is my bad. I don't know what I was looking for back there. I was looking for something. And then I don't know if I knew the blaster was circular or not, but we get him. I maybe gave a little too much space, but now there's Inkjet. And this is also, I think, bad why it backed up so much, because now Darkness is all alone and like he has no chance of surviving that Inkjet on his own. Versus if I was a little closer, I could have like given him a little path to escape. So that's kind of on me. I valued my own life. Yeah, their Inkjets were good at like messing us up too. And I think their wave breaker is also like, you know, strong against Carbon, and like I was always dead. I died way too much this game. So like we couldn't take down wave breaker as fast. And I just threw my strikes in the wrong place, in the utterly wrong place right now. So my bad. They should have gone like over here instead of as far back as they did. I had too much confidence in us. But yeah, so again, 3 of us are on here. Darkness is fighting by himself on this side. Questionable. And yeah, like I think, I don't know, I think it's hard for Inkbrush to get through mid on this map too. So we should figure out like possible ways and like what to do while we're doing that. But yeah, so this would have been a good time, I think, for one of us to have been looking left. Cause yeah, I don't know. Three and one is not a good split. Yeah, so yeah, the blaster comes through unfortunately because again I think it was only software on the side. I think like if you're the only person watching the side, eventually you're gonna get run down. So I feel like if you notice, which I know is hard to do during the game, but like if you notice that you're the only person on like one side, tell one of us to come over here. Because yeah, it shouldn't be like that. And yeah, so I also ended up, oh yeah, I think the Zuko or the strikes displaced me, and then because we had already lost left because it was only softer, there wasn't like good paint for me to retreat, which is why I died here as well. Because I was like, oh, let me go this way, there'll be like more cover and paint, and then I was like, oh wait, and then I panicked. I probably could have gotten out if I kept going, but I didn't. I panicked and died. Yeah, so it's just Moo now, and there's not a lot to work with because yeah, she is surrounded, or Moo is surrounded. Yeah, so they push up, and they have the blaster, which camps our choke point pretty well, or camps our whole business actually, like the dome, that everything. So yeah, we have a hard time getting out of spawn here. Moo does a good job. Yeah, so this is unfortunate. Like again, darkness goes down early here. I forgot to what. Gonna guess the blaster maybe. I don't know, or a special. But yeah, I think we do lose some momentum. Yeah, I don't know if there's a hammer or whale map. I know you're trying to play hammer more though. But yeah, I'm like far back. Who's going in by themselves? We're like backing up and repositioning. Maybe that wasn't necessary because like the spot line's over here. So hypothetically, we could have held forward into this at least a little bit, or at least given Moo some support here. Sorry, Moo. I don't know. Oh, I died to Wavebreaker. This is so tragic. I was coming out of the pit, and like I guess I was 1 HP and just died to the Wavebreaker. So yeah, I died so much. But yeah, so again, staggering. So darkness is back now, but they're pushed back, and it's again 2v4, and they're trapping us in base. They actually don't push it as much as they could, but like they don't need to. We are doing their job for them. I forget what this was. But yeah, I guess like there's a reason we say don't drop, I'm guessing. And then they just juked me, and I get the trade eventually, but I should have won that. Yeah, so again, like both of our, I guess, like supports went down, and now it's just darkness and Moo going in, and like darkness has no paint by himself. Moo is like, I don't know. It's just this guy though, but like I don't think it goes well for us, I want to say. Or like we don't hold it, you know. Yeah, so we have the chance. And then we're all on right side. I'm surprised no one pushes up left. Yeah, oh, there's the push. But yeah, it's blaster into splatling, which you know is not gonna end well. Yeah, I think we try to rotate over, but it's too late. By the time like you see the blaster, like they can shoot 2 shots and you're dead. So yeah, on the retake, I don't think we have the right formation there. And then again, darkness is going in by himself. I'm all the way back here. I guess because we don't have our anchor. I don't know. I was taking the long way around to rotate. But yeah, so this is I think weaker for all of us. Oh, I was trying to strike, that's why. Silly me. Imagine striking. But yeah, so just me and Moo now. And then the strikes, I think I put him in the wrong spot. Yeah, so now we're all left. We're just taking turns, all being left, all being right. But yeah, I think we don't really get too much points here. Yeah, I just died again to the blaster. We both died to blaster. Moo's over here. Sorry, there's all these markers here. Who put that there? Moo's over here. Softer's alone. Again, I think he actually lives this, I want to say. I think everyone lives this, which is really surprising. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't chase like Softer any further. They were probably sitting pretty happy with their points. But yeah, so Moo dies eventually, unfortunately, because like yeah, we're all still trying to get us spawned. It is a long time for you to stay alive. But yeah, they have Inkjet going on, so we can't leave spawn again. They have all their specials. We have our specials too, but Time is a ticking. This is so unfortunate. Softer drops into the splashdown. It's like the saddest thing I've ever seen. I think it was a mistake. You were just trying to like hit them, and then like, cause I do this too. Like, oh, let me hit them. I'm like looking at them, but then I also walk forward. And it's like I don't need to walk forward. But yeah, so we got all split up again. I back up this way because I was like, I saw the splashdown. I was like, holy moly, and I thought there was gonna be more. So this was maybe an extreme backup for me. I could have maybe stayed closer with darkness because now he's alone in a pool of orange again. So yeah, I feel like a lot of like losing this match is like we didn't enable carbon enough to do the job, and then we'd staggered and just never got back to like a good place where we had momentum. Because I think like carbon was you were diffing like literally all the, well, not heavy, that's not your job, but like you were like easily winning against all of these weapons. It's just that the rest of the team was dead, aka me. And their specials I think also countered you a little, but like also because we were not up to help you like fight against their specials and like kill the things. And yeah, I think the blaster dies to you right now, or you died to the blaster, sorry. Yeah, so there's no times. This is kind of like the game was over long before this point. Yeah, so I think for this map we just need to make sure that we balance left and right a little better. We make sure that carbon always has support. If I go down, maybe reconsider going in by yourself, because I think again like we would expect people to like rebalance a little bit, but remember that like it's really slow for Softer to rebalance, and once he moves he still needs to charge up again. So like it makes more sense for like you and Mood to like move like within his range, or like if I go down then like you and Mood 2v1 or something, or just like I don't know, even just sharp a little bit until we figure something out. Yep, and then I think like we can just have a little bit more awareness of like where we want to set up, I guess, and like push up a little bit faster on that, because I think like we had the hold, and then I forgot why we lost it. Oh, I think we just all went down all around here because they had their specials, and we just insta died to all their specials when they respawned. So unfortunate. We could have done a better job of living, I think, if we didn't scatter so far, and if we were like prepared for their specials, because like we know they're gonna have specials, and there's like, I guess there's not as much cover to play around here, unfortunately. But yeah, we could have been better prepared. But yeah, the game's over. It's fine. And we don't play Spot Zones Umami a lot, and I think it's been a while. I think there's a commonality to the maps that we're not good at. But we'll get there. Thank you for watching. Good night.